In a jaw-dropping twist that nobody saw coming, the entertainment world has been turned upside down. Beyoncé, yes, Queen Bey herself, broke down in tears as she bravely opened up about her marriage to Jay-Z, revealing a dark, painful truth she's been hiding for years. In an emotional confession that left fans absolutely speechless, Beyoncé detailed how Jay-Z allegedly pressured her into bizarre, uncomfortable relationships with other rappers, including none other than Diddy. Beyoncé's heartbreaking story peeled back the curtain on the hidden, twisted world behind her glamorous life. The music empire she helped build? It's now under fire, with fans and critics alike questioning everything they thought they knew about her career, and her marriage. But that was just the beginning, because what came next shattered whatever was left of Jay-Z's carefully crafted image. The darkest chapter unfolded when a woman, identified only as Jane Doe, stepped forward, claiming she was harmed by Jay-Z and Diddy at a party when she was just 13 years old. The accusations exploded across the industry, sending shockwaves through every corner of Hollywood. Jay-Z and Diddy's teams immediately rushed to deny everything, but the case took a major turn. A federal judge ruled that Jane Doe could remain anonymous during the proceedings, despite Jay-Z's aggressive legal push to force her to reveal her identity. The judge didn't just side with Jane Doe, they slammed Jay-Z's legal team for their intimidation tactics, accusing them of trying to fast-track the case to silence her. Jay-Z's lawyers painted Jane Doe as a liar, claiming inconsistencies and accusing her of blackmail, but the court said otherwise. The case is moving forward. The fact that the victim's identity remains protected only highlights just how sensitive and explosive these allegations are. And just when it felt like things couldn't get messier, former music insider Jaguar Wright entered the scene, and she dropped bombs. In an emotional interview with Piers Morgan, Jaguar didn't just accuse Jay-Z. She claimed that both Jay-Z and Beyoncé were active participants in the disturbing, high-powered gatherings that Diddy hosted, not just innocent guests. Wright even alleged that she had proof of the couple's involvement in dark rituals and questionable acts. While many tried to dismiss Jaguar as crazy or bitter, the receipts she's brought in the past have proven chillingly accurate. And this time, fans were left wondering, were Jay-Z and Beyoncé involved in something far darker than anyone ever dared imagine? Then came the leak that blew everything apart. Insiders revealed that during a federal raid on Diddy's properties, a secret archive was uncovered, packed with compromising footage of celebrities caught in highly questionable situations. And among the tapes, footage of Jay-Z and Beyoncé, not just attending the parties, but allegedly participating in acts that could obliterate their entire careers. Even wilder, sources claim Diddy himself might have leaked the tapes in a bitter, vengeful move against Jay-Z, furious that Jay had abandoned him when the legal heat got too hot. Diddy's empire is already crumbling under serious criminal accusations, and now it seems he's ready to drag everyone down with him. The gossip blogs exploded. Social media went into meltdown. Was Diddy exposing everyone in one last act of revenge before he loses everything? As if things weren't dark enough, rumors started swirling around the haunting case of Kathy White, a fitness expert and former publicist who allegedly had an affair with Jay-Z. Kathy became pregnant. She reportedly planned to go public with her story, until she tragically passed away at just 28 years old under suspicious circumstances. Jaguar Wright hinted, without flat-out saying it, that Jay-Z and Beyoncé might know more than they're letting on about Kathy's death. Could Beyoncé's infamous temper and Jay-Z's obsession with control have played a role? Nobody knows for sure, but the whispers are deafening, and they're growing louder. Meanwhile, Diddy's descent has been nothing short of catastrophic. Once celebrated as the king of hip-hop, he's now facing serious legal battles that threaten to destroy his entire legacy. Lawsuits are piling up, endorsements are vanishing, his empire collapsing. As more victims come forward, Diddy's once golden image has turned into a cautionary tale, a powerful man facing a brutal reckoning that could end with him losing everything he built. Faced with the storm, Jay-Z's legal team has gotten aggressive. They've been desperately fighting to expose Jane Doe's identity, despite the judge's orders protecting her privacy. Observers say it's a clear move: intimidate the accuser and try to regain control. It's not just a legal fight, it's a battle of power and survival. Jay-Z's legacy as a businessman, mogul, and cultural icon is hanging by a thread, and it looks like he's willing to do anything to protect it. The scandals don't end there. Old rumors have resurfaced about Jay-Z's alleged relationship with Foxy Brown, who was just 15 when they reportedly became close. Jay-Z was 27. The uncomfortable age gap, the industry whispers, the allegations of exploitation, and Jay-Z's close relationships with controversial figures like Diddy and Russell Simmons, both facing serious accusations, aren't helping his case. And then there's the Aaliyah theory, the one that refuses to die. Aaliyah, the golden girl of R&B, was poised to take over the world. Young, beautiful, talented beyond words. She was a rising star whose light was suddenly extinguished in a tragic plane crash in 2001. But some fans have long whispered that her death might not have been a simple accident. Some believe Aaliyah's meteoric rise was seen as a threat, especially to a young Beyoncé who was just beginning her solo career at the time. The theory goes, Beyoncé and Jay-Z, already building their empire, couldn't risk anyone, even Aaliyah, standing in their way. There's no hard proof. There probably never will be. But the timing, the rivalry, the eerie silence from certain corners of the industry, it all leaves a bitter taste that won't go away. Throughout this entire circus, Beyoncé, usually so commanding, so in control, has been silent, painfully silent. Where once she was fiercely protective of Jay-Z, now she says nothing. No statements, no Instagram posts, no cryptic lyrics, nothing. And that silence? It's loud. Sources claim Beyoncé began secretly moving her money months ago, shifting massive sums into protected accounts as early as June 2023. Divorce preparations, or just a queen securing her throne before the empire burns? Whatever the reason, Beyoncé's icy silence has fueled the rumors. Is this the beginning of the end for music's most powerful couple? As if things couldn't get more bizarre. Remember the wild accusations from Beyoncé's former drummer, Kimberly Thompson? Back in 2018, Thompson filed a restraining order, claiming Beyoncé used witchcraft and dark tactics to control and harass her. At the time, everyone laughed it off. Another disgruntled employee, another crazy story. But now, revisiting those claims with new eyes. Was there some truth hidden under the madness? Even Beyoncé's former dance captain, Ashley Everett, has been raising eyebrows with cryptic social media posts, hinting that all might not be as perfect behind Queen Bey's carefully polished image. Meanwhile, Diddy's downfall gets darker. His ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, who once seemed like the perfect pop princess by his side, came forward with heartbreaking allegations: mistreatment, psychological control, fear tactics. Cassie even claimed Diddy once made threats that led to a serious incident involving rapper Kid Cudi's car, which was later damaged under mysterious circumstances. Multiple others, like producer Lil Rod, have joined the wave, painting Diddy as a man who used control, fear, and manipulation to dominate those around him. Another name caught up in this chaos? Chloe Bailey. Seen as Beyoncé's protege under her Parkwood label, Chloe's solo career never reached the heights people expected. Fans now wonder, was Chloe's rise intentionally limited by Beyoncé? Was it about keeping competition close, but never letting it rise too high? In an industry as ruthless as entertainment, the idea feels more believable than ever. And what about Destiny's Child? Latavia Robertson and LaToya Luckett, both abruptly ousted, have long hinted that the story of their exit wasn't simple. Was it about creative differences? Or was it cold, calculated power plays to clear the path for Beyoncé's solo superstardom? Even years later, the scars remain, and the narrative of Beyoncé's rise being paved by careful elimination grows louder. Beyoncé's rise wasn't accidental. It was crafted, polished, controlled. Her image, her releases, her brand, all meticulously managed to maintain her dominance. Critics argue, behind the empowering anthems and flawless performances lies a relentless strategist who spent decades ensuring no one could challenge her throne. The truth behind the crown? It may be darker than anyone ever wanted to believe. And what about Jay-Z? Sure, he was successful before, but his marriage to Beyoncé? It took him to a whole different level. The awards, the business deals, the cultural respect. Fans ask, did Beyoncé's brand boost Jay-Z into another universe? Did their union help cement his legacy, not just through talent, but through strategic power? And now, as cracks appear in their empire, that question feels more important than ever. The entire industry seems caught in a web of power, control, and fear. From Diddy's legal troubles to Jay-Z and Beyoncé's controversies, the facade is cracking. The whispers are growing louder, the secrets are coming to light, and the once invincible empires, they're crumbling, brick by brick. A reckoning is here. Will Hollywood ever be the same? The walls are closing in, survivors are stepping forward, secrets are being exposed, and the entertainment world, once so protected, is shaking at its core. The truth can't stay hidden forever, and when it finally bursts into the open, Hollywood will never be the same again. Ever be the same again.